Before this video starts, I just want to give out a quick disclaimer that the intended content provided in these tutorials is intended for educational purposes only. The demonstration of hacking techniques are meant to enhance your understanding of cybersecurity. Anyway, that's it. So today we're going to be doing another Webhacking.kr challenge, and the challenge that we're going to be doing today is going to be called Old 26. So if we click on it right away, we get this file, but this time we don't have to view the source code. This time we're giving something to click on to view the source. So that's what I'm going to do. So I click view source. And we see we're giving this, so we're giving I guess we see the HTML code that displays the it's saying black and white, as long as with this simple PHP code. If we see right away, if we notice, like, one thing right away is we want to check how do we solve this old 26. So we check right here, there's solve 26, and right under it there's this if statement. So that means we have to get ID equal to admin. That's basically all we have to do. So the thing that comes up straight to my head is just probably just copy this URL, put it right here. Next, at the view source equals 1, we'll do ID is equal to admin. That's what I'm thinking right away. And we get no. So why does that happen? So we check the code right away. We see that if there's any match of admin inside the ID parameter, it is going to echo out no, and then it's going to exit. And that's what happens right here in our case. So what can we do? How do we do this challenge? How do we solve this challenge? So what I thought was just doing a URL encoding. So we could do, because you see there's a URL decoder here. So we probably could do a URL encode to like get rid of this. So that's what I tried doing right away. So if I do URL encode.org and then on this one work, if we type admin, if we use this site, I don't think it's gonna work, because if we check encode, see, look, it just comes out same thing as admin. So let's see, change this admin. No. Encode, yeah, it's not gonna encode this. So what we need to do is find another tool to do this. We have to do this manually. So I'll do is URL encode HTML URL references. So I'll just look it up. So we once have admin, so we can just look up admin and look up the URL encode for that. So it'll be %16. So we just type right here 61 add 64. We're just building up the query, add M I and then N, so which is this one. So now we're thinking that it's gonna work now. This time if we did it one by one. So I'll just save this just in case, and I'll just put it right here on our web page right there. So if we click on this, we think we're gonna get it, and this time we get no again. Why is that? So I'm guessing what happens is that the URL encode, it decodes it, and I guess the URL encoded version of it gets represented as admin again. So I guess I'll visualize it for the most part and show you guys, and I'll just copy this part and post inside here in this notepad. So what I'm guessing what happening is that this is being translated to admin, which is, it's fair, it's what's happening, but I'm guessing the code or like the website's recognizing as that. So when there's a preg match, that means it recognizes it as admin. So that means it replies no and exits. But what we can do in my case is we could double URL encode it, because there's another decode part of it, URL decode. So if we double URL encode this, so let's say we double it, so I'm just gonna put like we double URL encode, that means that it's not this preg match is gonna be d_admin, which is double, which is not equal to I didn't know how long my mic was out, but what I was trying to explain earlier is that since basically what happened is that this, if we double URL encode it, and then if we do preg match, the _d just pretend it's just double URL encoded. So that means it's not gonna match and it's not gonna equal to admin. So it continues onto the code, continues Then later on, what we can do is basically, because there's a decode function, it's gonna decode the d-admin, and it's gonna do it as a, then it's gonna decode it as admin or the URL encoded, because we've done it twice, and that admin, that URL encoded admin is still equals to admin because it was getting caught by preg match. So that's why, that's my thought process. So what I'm gonna do is basically just copy what do I have saved? I'll copy this right here, go to the URL encoded site, and it should still, yes, it should double URL encoded. And see, look, it double URL encoded it. Copy it, paste it inside here, and this should work. And then it says we already solved the challenge. So that means it'll probably be different for you guys. It'll probably be challenge solved. But in my case, since I already did this challenge, I already solved it. So yeah, so this challenge is a little bit more trickier. You gotta, I guess, read the code and understand what's going on, understand why this URL decoder was right here, and then we have to understand, I guess, the get parameter of what it's accessing, what you could input inside the data. But anyway, inside the field. So anyway, that's about it for this video. Hope you guys learned something new. I know I did, and I'll see you guys in the next one. Peace.